Yeah.
Good evening, Superintendent Lynch, members of the governing board. Well, I take this opportunity also to just recognize the members of the governing board. I really do appreciate your devotion. I mean, having sat in a similar position myself, I know that you're taking on an additional meeting, an additional packet to review every night. And I feel like when I was serving on the board, I felt like when votes didn't always go our way, it was reassurance to me that we were staffed by very passionate people for our community, and I really do appreciate that. Tonight, it's my pleasure to recognize or introduce Mr. Nemeth. He's our auto service EV instructor. When I was going through my my administrative credential, part of the position I had was about partnerships in the community. I don't think I was even closer. Maybe I'm not even as close now as an administrator as Mr. Nemeth has proven to be as a teacher, creating the partnerships that he does for his program, advocating for the students, creating all kinds of opportunities for them to place on their resume and go into the workforce job ready and to be hired. And I don't want to say too much, I don't want to steal his thunder, so Mr. Nemeth.
All right, good evening, and thank you, Mr. Arnett, for those kind words. I appreciate that, and thank you all for welcoming the board members to the this meeting, and administrators, thank you so much. Yeah, electrical vehicle class, full year class, designed from the ground up to offer students a course to prepare them for the future in the automotive industry. All right, and how do we do it? We do it with a blend of OEM partnerships with Ford, Toyota, Hyundai, and Tesla. We do it with dealership partnerships with DGDG, Stevens Creek Subaru, and we have others, and educational partnerships with Evergreen Valley College as our dual enrollment partner, and with Daytech and with Switch Labs. So all of them are blended in the curriculum and what we do. All right, here's our automotive partners that I was able to either increase or bring into the program, Automotive Services. So Ford, Toyota, Hyundai, Subaru, Tesla, Penske Organization, DGDG, Automotive Group, Stevens Creek Subaru, Mission Valley Ford Truck, Switch Vehicles. So they all help us develop our curriculum and offer a future for our students. And education-wise, happy to say that we were able to achieve the physics D science category with a UC, and also the elective, and bring that into the Automotive Services program. And then with our dual enrollment with Evergreen Valley College, we have our students learning basic car care and ownership. We have a picture of the students there detailing the vehicles. We also have basic service and maintenance curriculum that this Evergreen Valley College Auto 117 course brings, with oil filter changing and multi-point inspections and pre-delivery service. And we have some of our young ladies there changing the oil that day. So getting the hands dirty and experience. All right. We have the Academy Leadership Lounge. I call it the Leadership Lounge because it's a place for learning all together. And that's a place where they can relax in the lounge chair area, collaborate together, do automotive OEM certified training from the business partners from Toyota and Ford and Hyundai. They're out there. I know they're working at it because they're printing out their certificates and learning the same training that OEM dealership technicians would be doing at their dealers. Also, we have team building, and we have our solar car activity that we did that day. We have others. It brings people together. So go ahead and play.
3, go!
All right, big fun, but it's the hook that gets them connected to my curriculum, and then we start doing more advanced things, but we learn the basics. Next, the service bay, where we're learning about working on the vehicles that have been donated. We're working on some Subarus at this time. We're doing the 12-volt battery testing, which an automotive dealership technician would do just about every day. And we're using our electrical troubleshooting skills by installing an underglow kit underneath the vehicle, as they're all excited about doing that. All right, the next we have the Switch Lab, which we started this week. And we have 2 Switch electric vehicles that they work in collaborative teams, and they are read assignments with wiring diagrams and assemble the same parts that would be an electric vehicle. So we're very lucky to have these 2 cars, one for the morning, one for the afternoon, so the students can get the advanced training that they need. And future partnerships. We've been in conversation with Nissan to come to our school. And of course they have a long history with electric vehicles with the Nissan Leaf. And they have also, there's a service manager who works at Gilroy Nissan that is one of our alumni that would like to meet us and hire our students. So new things on the future. But at this time, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker tonight. I'm very proud to have Mr. Mohammed Rustam here with us. He has come from as far as Afghanistan to come and be with us, learn with us, and through the CalWorks program, he entered our auto services classes. And after successfully completing it and being a leader in our class, being an outstanding student, he is now working at DG Hyundai dealership. So with that, I'm going to ask him to come up and say a few words. And here he is.
Appreciate it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored to be part of this tonight. My name is Mohammed Rustam Saleh. I'm originally from Afghanistan. And I'm very lucky to be here tonight and talk about how did I came here to this school and started. I remember my very first day. I came to Mr. Nemeth's class, and I sit in the class for a day, and then I told Mr. Nemeth that this is going to be a little hard for me, because I think there was one or 2 weeks past the semester, and I told him I wanted to go to another class, and then I took his advice to go and join Mr. Walker's class, which was an automotive semester, and I was lucky that I passed that semester, and then after that semester I moved to Mr. Nemeth's class, and I graduated. I'm very lucky that I was his student, and through him I got my very first job with DG at Stevens Creek Hyundai, and I'm working there full-time right now, and I'm very thankful from SVCTE, the principals, the teachers, and our culture. We respect and honor our teachers so much. I know every culture does, but we do too. And I'd like to thank Mr. Nemeth, Mr. Walker, which is not here. I wish he was here, and Mr. McTaggart, And I'd like to really appreciate Mr. Nemeth that really believed in me, and he knew that I could do it. And that's all. Thank you, guys.
I just wanted to say, I actually served on this board for 17 years, and I've been away for a little while, and I'm filling in until July. But what I love about these meetings is what you just did. I mean, it's the most inspirational thing. I love this campus, I love this organization, because it's your story that fills our hearts and our souls. I mean, serving on a board is not really, I don't highly recommend it. But hearing your story, I just can't tell you how wonderful it is. And I want to ask you, because you're working with so many cars now, I'm a car guy. I detail cars for a living. I have a detailing business. I love cars. What cars are you seeing right now? Is there a car that has you really, really excited right now? I want to hear.
Yeah, so at Stevens Creek Hyundai, I started as a loop tech, and it's been a year and a half now. I like Genesis, the other model they have, and they have a lot of free calls and a lot of services. I like Genesis. Yes.
And if I not to belabor it, but that V8 is one of the silkiest smooth V8s that's ever been produced.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me today.
Sir, I have to ask, did you come here with family, or did you have to leave family behind?
Yes, I was very lucky that I came with my family.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you so much. Thank you for asking.
Thank you so much. I don't deny that you're lucky, but you also clearly have drive and a spark and a desire. And so thank you so much, because I agree with what my other colleagues said, that it's wonderful to hear your story.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I wanted to thank you to give us the profound testimony about this, and especially I like the way you so humble. You mentioned 3 times or 4 times about you're lucky to come here, you're lucky to get an internship, you're lucky. But I think, lucky is one thing, but I think you must put it in tons of the work, into that. Your hardworking, your dedication, and your integrity all come to the job. You earn that. So well deserved, and I want to thank you, particularly for our teacher. And I think he believe in you, and also you are so honest to tell him this class is a little bit hard for me, and then you really show your vulnerability, and our teacher really take that as an opportunity to get to connect with you. Thank you so much. You both really made me feel like so privileged to serve on this board.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you so much.